Wow, we need light here. This is not working. We need light. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say that YouTube has too much of about 2000 mule. It's not true. It's not true. There's a whole line, nothing that it is. Okay, this is YouTube. They're still doing it. And they use the media for that stolen election. Big time. That was a stolen election. And the movie 2000 Mule proves it. Oh my God, did they get it with the GPS? Remember, I got beat up regarding being a President Trump supporter several years back. I got my teeth knocked out, and they jumped me on the expo train. One guy that was crazy about Obama jumped me, and all these gangs, all of them just came on this guy. Why would he jump a woman on Crenshaw? I don't know. It was by USC. The train goes by USC, and that's where it happened. So the next stop is Exposition. That's right on Crenshaw. And all of them, even the Hispanic gangs, guys, they're the ones that picked me up off the platform. Let me tell you, I'm fighting you forever, YouTube. I got something else to say to you guys. I got to get over here by the light because this is not working. This is what YouTube. Okay, see, is that a light? Wow. What happened to my light? Okay, well, then we'll just do this. I don't know what's wrong with the light. Let's see if we can get something. No, I mean my light is definitely out. Okay, anyway, I want you to notice something, how much abuse I have taken on YouTube. And here's one that's, well, they may not show this. That's the whole thing. They may not show it, but guess what? I'm going to continue to talk. Ain't no disinformation, no none of that mess going to stop me from speaking my freedom of speech. You're not going to do that. And I wish you will continue to try. The media, mainstream media is kind of going down because people don't watch it no more because they know that it's a lie. And it's the same for YouTube. Now, I went through YouTube just to see if they actually arrested Stacey Abrams yet. You know, and because I gave the message a long time ago, girlfriend, you are going, and she should go to get Mobe, her and her sister. They're taking money from Soros. She all of a sudden has $3 million, and then they had excuses for her, but it's not going to work. This movie really shows a lot of crime and fraud. It is amazing. So there, go to 2000mule.com and you can find the different places that you can see the movie, because YouTube and Facebook, and there are medias that have been working against us all along. Let me tell you what they've done to me. That you can go in and look if you want to. There's one short where I go like this, like this. One short, 2,000 views. But all the rest of them are just 1 and 2 views, as if they're telling me, we don't care about hearing that, but you can do a short and we'll show you all your views. You know, this is YouTube. Go down the line. They're trying to get you not to believe in that movie, but it is very hard to believe that this election, 2020, was a fraud. And if they think that people are going to continue to think that, They got another thing coming. This movie is fabulous in showing it. And I feel that people also should protect themselves from these BLMs and Antifa. Don't play with them. You know, they're nothing. Trust me. When you bring out yours, it won't be nothing. But most conservatives don't like to fight. They're not fighting. They haven't done, and all of that too will lead up to the theft and the shit they did in January 6th. There, you know, when you do bad things, karma will get you. Most of you witchcraft people that believe in witchcraft, whatever you put out can come back to you 10 times. Whatever you put out. And so the 2000 movie, The Mules, and it explains they did have Rudy Giuliani on YouTube, and they were talking about it. But everything else, they've cut it out and put that it was a lie and all of this. And you know, you got caught. You got caught in the beginning. Let's see what happens to this Supreme Court, which supported that fraud. Let's see what happens to them, because it seems like they're in a little trouble. Roe versus Wade. They're gonna lose. Finally, it's gonna be the way it should be. People have a right to have an abortion if they want. And if you're not going to do it, then you don't do it. But you don't need no government to tell you whether you can or not. You don't need a government to tell you how to speak. We have the First Amendment and we have the Second Amendment to support the First Amendment. And what is the Second Amendment? Right to bear arms. That's how far it will go if they continue to mess with our freedom of speech. Now, these people like YouTube, didn't I just tell you there's a short, if you can go in it and before they take this down, I don't care, because I can go to Truth Social, and Truth Social is the bomb. I've never felt so free. Never. I've never, and I've been doing this for a long time, way back, because I hated Obama. I hated him. And so, you know, hate is not good, but I hated him. I knew he was no good. But I've been doing these videos and stuff when I was Ungawa, Black on Power, you know, when I was like that. And I've changed. I've grown so much. And I've learned about this government and how dirty and nasty these people have been, especially to our children. And nobody's really rapping about them drinking adrenochrome. The governor over here in California, Newsom, that's what he was doing. They get sick on adrenochrome for some reason, because Oprah Winfrey fell on the stage. You got Hillary Clinton. Well, I don't believe she was shaking and getting in the car. I believe that she was shaking because they said, you're under arrest. Whispered to her, you're under arrest, when she got into that car. That's what I think she was shaking for. She finally got caught. Killing over 37 people. Having them murdered. And then all of this, the Russian hoax, all of that was Hillary Clinton's. And the people that tried to help them, that might remind you of somebody today, like Loretta Lynch. She was Black. She was a bitch. She was. She just talking. She says, well, just lying her butt off. And we knew that she had that conversation with Clinton, just to go to show you how much they lied. And all of a sudden, you see, she was on her way, carrying her Bible and her crucifix, walking towards that rope and quoting Psalms 23. Yea, do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. She was going to the rope. And so was it Darcy? I don't know if it was Darcy, which admiral it was. It could have been Admiral Darcy, Admiral Crandall, or Admiral Hannock. It wasn't Hannock. It had to be Crandall, because I think he did both of them, Fauci and her. But she went walking down the aisle. Yea, though I walk through the and he said to her, well, I wish you thought that way when you were alive, while you were here, because now you will walk through the shadow of clink. Her neck snapped. He upped her out a little bit, not to focus on it. Just don't focus on it, just take it, because you took it and fucked over a whole lot of other people, so you can take the shit now. There was another one. Was it Fauci? Fauci kept yelling, I'm a scientist. I'm a scientist. What the hell does that mean? You are a scientist along with Gates, and all of their offices are where? In China. All of these things were right in front of your face, but you chose to take that shot, and you chose to give it to your children. That's what amazes me. You choose to do things like that to your kids, and be powerful with these people, which are no good. BLM. They're in hot water now. I think they're in hot water because that damn Soros can't pay their ass no more. I keep hearing him being alive and all of this. I don't think Soros is alive. And his money and stuff has to be arranged or taken for Nasara Kasara, because he's gone. I mean, I keep hearing Adam Schiff's name. That's why I don't like those clones on YouTube. I can tell when they're clones. Pelosi, Schumer, that's a big fat clone. You know why? Because he's in Gitmo Bay. He's in Gitmo Bay. Pelosi is in Gitmo Bay, and her clones. See, and they hide that from you. There you go. Fauci was not in there to come out to help Trump. I keep saying that, and he came out for your COVID-19, which is not real. They just destroyed a whole bunch of bottles. If you go to Real Raw News, you will see where all of the blue bottles that they're destroying by the military. The military is destroying them. Why did you do that to yourself? That's amazing. Why? And you ask yourself why, because it wasn't Trump, and it wasn't me, and it wasn't the rest of the conservatives. It wasn't us. We didn't promote it. We didn't do nothing. I just didn't do it. And I'm never going to do anything that the government tells me to do to myself. I am the freedom rider. I am God. You will never tell me. You'll never tell me what to do. Now, whoever goes into my tags, put bipolar and put that stuff, I took it out. Because people that do things like that, adrenochrome is torturing children to get the liquids out, which Newsom was drinking a lot of, Hillary was drinking a lot of, Oprah was drinking a lot of. It's just, did you know that children are tortured in order to get that liquid? So now you got mad at Putin, and I was so happy that Putin blew up. Do you hear me? I'm glad that Putin blew up the biochemical company in Ukraine. In fact, Ukraine is totally illegal. Who is crying about Ukraine? And those people are definitely upset because they're money laundering. A lot of money. Your clone. Because I don't see no my president is there. It's President Trump. That one is never and never will be my president. That's a nasty person. And everybody's trying to make everybody feel sorry for him. He's on his way out. They need to take these people that have done these things and supported adrenochrome and all that. They need to take them and send them to Admiral Crandall or Admiral Hannick or Admiral Darcy. And then last visit will be Augusta that will pray over their dead bodies. They need to be taken out. You mess with kids. Now, this government can keep doing that if they want to. They will have a very hard time messing with people's children. That is not going to happen. No, they're not going to be like the little Chinese kids. It's not going to happen. So now you got 2,000 mule. That's the 2020 election, the fraud, the nastiness of what happened. And there are still there's people out there saying, oh, this is not true, but baby, we got it. This on tape. I told you that. Now we got to fix this Supreme Court and what they did in the process. That just upset me so bad. I could never trust the Supreme Court. And they got some leaks and some nastiness. They're going to have to rearrange that Supreme Court. Those people are not down for the Constitution. So they need to go. And then I just noticed Peters is still in there. That's their leak. So we need to do something about our Supreme Court, and we need to do something about our Congress. Now, I have my ballots, and it came in paper. I had a fit, and I'm really looking at them because we should have voter ID. We should not have this paper shit after seeing 2,000 mules. There's no way. They're going to try to cheat again. But this time they'll be watched like hawks. It'd be better to catch them in the act and throw that shit on on Truth Social or something and throw it up there. Look what they're doing. Do something like that. Musk is the baddest thing. I am so happy to see him, and he will be around if he wants to. That's going to help bring this YouTube down, because YouTube has been doing me dirty ever since. I have a ex-roommate that I believe works with these people, because he's gone in and put different things in my they even took one of my pictures and put it on a Nina Simone thing. I got to find out who did that, because they're going to give me some money. That's the next thing I'm going to do this morning. We need to find out who did that, because that's a picture I did myself, and I have it on drives. You're going to be in a lot of trouble messing with people. You're going to mess around and get sued, because I'm not scared of you. I never have been. And people shouldn't have been quieting down their words, and they should have been, calling them a bitch, which that's what they are. Now, 2,000 views for a short. I've never seen, and then 1 view, 2 view, they block the views on all the rest of the things that I talk about, which are true. You see now, remember when I said that's Stacey Abrams? Remember I told you that? And guess what? They got her in the movie 2,000 Mules. Her office was being used to do all this. One of the offices in Georgia. Georgia is really bad. If you live in Georgia, be aware of Stacey Abrams. Although my great belief is that her and her sister, this woman has got $3 million out of nowhere. Stacey Abrams ain't worth a shit. Ain't worth a shit. I'm gonna tell you now, that girl is going to. She should go to Gitmo Bay. Let's see if she is qualified to go to Gitmo Bay. Her and her sister, because her and her sister on election day both cheated in that election, both of them. So they should take up both of them to fucking Gitmo Bay, because really what she did was treason. Her hate for President Trump and her motions behind it and what she did causes Gitmo Bay. Let's hope that she goes to Gitmo Bay. They won't be able to hang her because the bitch is too fat. So they may give her, well, they really should give her the guillotine, because I think what she did was real sneaky. And somebody paid her to do it. All those blacks now, you got to watch them. All of them in the government are getting paid by Soros. But we say Soros is dead, so his money is being reorganized. That's why a lot of those blacks are going to fall, like Kim Gardner. Yeah, Kim Gardner, that's a candidate for Gitmo Bay. Baltimore. Baltimore is a horrible place for black people. I won't deal with you. I'm too old to deal with that kind of stuff. You know, you're very evil and you're thieves and you're on a consistent basis. There's nothing good about you. But if the people in Georgia need to know, are they going to still have the campaign, have this girl in the campaign? They're going to try to get her out of this? That's not going to happen. And actually, she has committed, her and her sister, treason. So we'll see. I've been saying this over and over. Now it's out in the open through the movie. You see that her office, that's where they went to get their money and pay for the nastiness they just did, the fraud, the ballots. Now, these paper ballots I have in here, I'm in California. If no name like Larry Elder, they got that stupid ass Karen Bass over here on the corner. I would never vote for her. That's an Obama freak. Ain't no, please. Never. Never would I mess with Karen Bass. Okay. But you just have to, I think with the movie and everything, there is a way for you to see it. So you can see it. They're trying to block it. YouTube is one of them. I think that's disgusting what I'm seeing on YouTube right now. I don't even listen to you guys when you talk against the fraud election. I don't, everything that you have said, all of your journalists, all of that stuff, I don't even know what that sound like. I simply don't mess with you. 2,000 of a thing like this, but then the other ones is 1 and 2 and 3 views. So they've been doing that shit to me for a long time. And when I first get on, there's a 1 up here. So that's one person listening to everything that I say. YouTube, I would like to tell you, Truth Central, let me brag, is the best thing that happened to media. And Elon Musk is the best thing that happened to Twitter. I might even join Twitter again. Let's see. Let's see after he's in good. And I might, so then we'll have 2 medias that people can. And YouTube and Facebook gonna go down. And they said that Facebook man, Zuckerberg, should take his ass to jail for what he did during the election. Everybody that did fraud or anything like that, you are going to get it. You're not going to escape it. The media, we know about the media now. People that didn't know about the media, they know now that you were fooling them, that you were lying to them about Trump, President Trump. He's my president. I don't listen to y'all on that shit. I don't listen to none of them. I don't even know what their voice sounds like. And this lie that you continue to say about the movie, I don't have to do that, because all I have to do is go to Truth Central and see the whole damn thing. You all are on the edge of going off and nobody is coming to you. You won't make any money, YouTube, nothing. And Facebook is just, that's gone, really. And see, they got all those black people that hated Trump. They really mind controlled them on Facebook. Oh my God. But you know what? I don't go on Facebook. My son's grandmother passed away and her funeral is on there. And that's the only reason why I have that. I see this number one. You got one. Why do y'all ignorant? So you can take it off, because you know what? If you take me off, I'll just go to truth to the truth social. I go there and the people talk the same. We're the same. I love it. And Elon Musk, thank you for being here and being alive, because he is coming like a road trip on these people. And all of y'all gonna be down, because what you're doing to that movie, that is so honoring. Look at what YouTube does. That's all. Look at what they do. And can't you see that you're coming down? You messed with President Trump, you media, all of the mainstream media. I don't even listen to them. Fox, I will never look at Fox. Fox is losing its steam. Fox is even going down. Let's see. I want to see Joy go down. I can't stand her. She's been doing her nasty lying for a long time. Somebody been slapping that hand. But I'm going to tell you what. Let's see her in another couple of months. Let's see after October. People are going to not go to you anymore, and they're going to go to where they can hear the truth and not rudely do people like me, like you've done me. You're going down, YouTube. 2,000 people saw my short, but then I only see 1 view, 2 view on the other controversial stuff that I talk about, political. You're 219. I didn't do that. I wasn't a damn fool. And you did it to your kids. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Because the truth is the light. And the truth is the light, he's in a Ziploc bag right now, unless they burned him or buried him. And the other doctor too, Collins. They're all gone for lying. They told everything on that man. Gitmo Bay, that's a good place to get information from people. And they've been doing it. But most of them are in jail. Eric Holder in there for life. I believe he got executed, but they didn't say nothing. He needed to be executed. Right with his buddy. But it's good that those people are gone. Anybody thinks this is a joke? This is a silent war. That 2020 fraud election is a war. Did you, if you see it, you say, what? These people planned this all this time. Got people going from box to box. They got the numbers that they're supposed to have. They got the gloves on their hands so there won't be any fingerprints. But you can get fingerprints out of gloves. I look at a lot of crime shows. GPS. They do that if they're looking for a criminal or somebody that killed somebody, and they'll just find out where they were yesterday. They go to the GPS. Oh, they were here. They were there. They were here. They were there. That's what they were doing. All these people, all this fraud, right in front of your face. Let's see what happens with the midterm. I got my ballots. I don't like them because they are paper. We should have voter ID where people walk in and show their fucking IDs. That's what I thought we were doing. And all of a sudden I saw all this paper. No, they'll cheat on this. But now that you can tell what they're doing, see, it's a whole different story. I wonder what they got those Dominion machines. See, they shouldn't be there at all. That's a damn shame that they're still there. You know, who wants to vote with a Dominion machine? So they're going to try to cheat on that next. Midterms. So, I mean, they don't win if they don't cheat. Have you ever heard that? They don't win if they don't cheat. It's a shame seeing that movie about this world and what has come of people that are not concerned about children. You know, adrenochrome. Oprah was drinking it. I guess it makes them young or something. But did you know children are tortured for you to have that opportunity? And those people should be dead. They'll do it again and again and again. If they hadn't gotten Hillary Clinton, she'll be doing the same thing again and again and again. She was a natural born criminal. Unfortunately, had a place in the United States government. But in the end, she was a detainee at Gitmo Bay. You know, some people trying to say, oh, she didn't die at Gitmo Bay. Well, where did she die? In heaven? You think that Darcy or Hannick or Crandall would actually say, oh, you're Hillary Clinton, so we're going to take you someplace else. No, they just said, bitch, get up to the wall, to the damn rope. Fauci, they put a gun in his back. He was just insisting on not going up to the rope. So they put a gun and they will shoot you. So you got all these people. And now you look at Durham. Oh my God, he's coming out with so much stuff. It's going to be 90% of the deep state will be gone. And that's another thing I keep saying. And let's see how that works out. Oh, it's already working out. They're showing people the list. And that list that you're seeing from Lilly is not done. That list has to be updated because you have some people still in tribunals, which is like Harris, Pelosi, Schumer. You have them awaiting tribunals, waiting their trial. Or they're getting information from them. This is not a game. Nobody's playing a game. Got children that need to be protected. Kids, poor little kids of all races being tortured so you can look better. Those are the kind of people Oprah and Hillary and all those women. We got Barbara Streisand is gone. Celine Dion is gone. Celine Dion was looking adrenochrome. You know that I don't know. It makes them lose weight. They fall a lot. They do a lot of things up the road, so they have to take some more in order for that. So more kids have to be tortured. Yes, they are dead, and they belong dead. None of you have said anything about the kids that they killed and slaughtered. I will never protect that administration. As I don't even know what they're about. I don't give a damn. I'm moving forward with Nasara Kasara. I'm moving forward as a conservative. I'm moving forward as a President Trump supporter. And that's all. And if I ever see anybody messing with a child at any time, if that child looks like it is being harmed, I'm going to get you. I'm one of the Americans that will not tolerate that kind of crap, or seeing it, or even hearing of it, or any of those liquids. I'm watching what I'm drinking lately. But most of those bottles were destroyed. And the last bottle, Will Smith took a whiff out of. He's been gone for a whole year. Jay-Z, Beyonce, all of them. Ain't no telling what Beyonce and Jay-Z were doing. And the people that they were around, they loved money. That Jay-Z, he loved money. So he got what his karma came back on him. Rockefeller, what he did to his friends came back on him 10 times. But they're no longer here. All of Hollywood drinking adrenochrome. And where are the babies that they did that to? In those domes that they rinsing out? Doesn't that bother you? Those people deserve Gitmo Bay. They deserve Admiral Crandall. They deserve Admiral Hannock. They deserve Admiral Darcy. They deserve to see them with the last time they ever look at anything. They earned that when you hurt a child like that. Okay, so I'm done. 37. That's it, That's all I can say. I had something else. We said Stacey Abrams, right? See, it came up. But how long have I been doing that? Let's go back and look at my videos. How long have I been doing that? It's a damn shame. So, and none of them say anything about kids. But didn't Beyonce have kids? Didn't these people have kids? And where are those girls in Africa with Oprah? That was the issue. Where are they? What did she do with those girls? She's gone. I don't care if they say she has a bracelet and she's at home. Have you seen her lately? Have you seen her clone? That's not Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is gone. And they found out about her island. She had her own island. So maybe she had those girls being sold on her island. But they found it out. So she was in Gitmo Bay for a long time. And then eventually they executed her. See, y'all playing with fire. YouTube, you need to. When it happens to you, I am going to be so happy. That's why I keep coming on, because I want to see your demise. The things that you have done to people like me. And who put bipolar and all that stuff on my tags? They were doing that. So I can be on every bipolar. It doesn't make any difference, because if bipolar people, if they hear it, that's good. We may need them for Antifa. Because I think America should start fighting back. Don't let them fall in any of our neighborhoods, and whoever, and when they do, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Now, everybody that's on their property, that Kim Gardner, what she was doing, that prosecutor, that black bitch from Baltimore, watch what happens to her. Watch what happens to Stacey Abrams. You're in college and you're an African American, you need to find out why that happened to them and that fucking Obama. People like that, just because you're black doesn't mean you're right. So find that out while you're studying, because your studies and your degrees mean nothing doing the things that those blacks are doing. Okay, I'm out of here. See you, you're number one. We have to check and see if you still have my stuff as and then you got a picture, YouTube, that's mine on top of somebody else's music. That's out of order. So I'm gonna work on that right now. See you later. 41 minutes. I've been here for a while. Be careful. Look at 2000 Mule movie. Find a way to see it. Only interviews. Listen to Rudy Giuliani. Everybody else is telling you a lie. I'm telling you, especially YouTube. They jumped on the boat and they're doing some shit that's way the fuck out of order. See you later. Bye for now.